Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Beauty by Mari, and today I'm going to be showing you how I do my very dramatic fall makeup look. We're going to start off by priming our eyes. Our eyebrows are already done off camera. This is the Wet n Wild concealer in medium tawny, and we're just going to prime our eyelids so that we have a base. Okay, now that I have that down, I'm going to use my e.l.f. contour brush to blend out my concealer on my eyes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm showing y'all my two brushes that I'm mainly going to use for my creases. And I'm going to use the Zuli by Juvia's Place palette. And I'm going to take that yellow shade and I'm going to really pack it onto my lid, like really pack it. So I'm just taking a lot of that pigment up from the palette and I'm going to just swirl it around my crease. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is take the orange shade and we're gonna really pack it onto the crease. Sorry, my dog was barking. Anyways, we're gonna pack it onto the crease and we're gonna really make it into like a C shape. Make sure that you don't swipe this color and make sure that you pack it because these colors are very pigmented and they can get messy very fast. And after I get done packing it on my lid, I'm going to very gently blend it throughout my crease. Okay, and now what we're going to do is take the same brush that I started off with the yellow. We're just going to take just a tiny bit of that yellow and run it in the very top of the crease just to make sure that the orange and the yellow is blending out perfectly. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go into that first color that I pointed to, not the second one, and we're going to make a C shape in our crease, packing the color on just like we did the orange, no swiping, mostly patting. And this brush that I'm attempting to show y'all is a BH Cosmetics 103 brush, and I'm just going to take that brush in order to pack it in my crease. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that color that I just pointed to and really pack it on the lid. This is also a BH Cosmetic brush. If you're wondering, it came in a set, I believe. We're just gonna pack the color until it looks as pigmented as I want it to be. We're going for a deep cherry type of color. Okay, now what we're gonna do is just take this no name brand brush and we're gonna take a hint of the same color on the brush and just blend out the edges. Very light-handedly blending out the edges. We don't want to make the colors collide too much. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take the same brush that we used before to pack back on some of the color that we may have lost in the blending process. And then after, we're going to do the same two brushes that we used, well, actually the same three brushes that we used before. We're just going to use them again in the same order that we used them. So we're taking the second to the darkest, the orange, and then the yellow. And we're going to blend out all those colors again, just so it looks, you know, a little bit more seamless. And now we're taking the Nude palette by The Balm, and I'm going to take that very deep cherry looking color, just a hint of it, and just going to put it on my lash line. Now what I ended up doing out of just a whim, I ended up making it into a wing, and then also I take that very deep brown color, and I just put it even closer on my lash line. I just cleaned up the eyes off camera, which was just, you know, taking a makeup wipe and wiping the edge of the wing. And right now those lashes that I just took are from AliExpress as well. I'm not going to show how I put them on. I'm going to do it off camera. Now that our lashes on, we're going to take the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Coconut. That shade is too dark for me. It's more of a summer shade, but I still use it because once I put on my concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan Sand, it will just brighten everything up. Okay, now that we're all blended out, it took a good little while to blend out all that concealer. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fairlight. Yeah, Fairlight. And what I'm going to do is just put a good amount of powder under my eyes because I want to keep the brightness. This powder is really good for women of color and for other races. And after I get done doing that, I'm just going to take my Black Radiance True Complexion palette, and that's medium to light or light to medium. And I'm just going to take that and bronze all over my face. Now the brush that I'm using right now, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just a big fluffy brush. Use whatever brush you have that can get the job done. Basically, you don't have to have this same exact brush. Now I'm taking my Pure Cosmetics contouring palette, and I'm going to use that first shade and this BH Cosmetics blush brush in order to contour, I guess you can say. I take a very light amount because I'm not really into contouring, but for this look I felt like it was needed. Just continue to blend because these colors are very pigmented. Okay, I was feeling really snatched. Okay, sis, really snatched. I was feeling myself. We're going to take this Precision Foundation brush. I got this in a BoxyCharm as well. It came in a set of 3, and I'm just going to clean up that powder. I never use this for foundation, just for wiping the powder off my face. Okay, and after we finish taking off the powder, I'm just going to spray a really good amount of the Mario Badescu spray on our face. And after we get done letting that dry, I'm going to work on my brow bone highlight, my inner corner highlight. The same Pure palette that I used before is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the top shade, and I'm just going to be putting that in my inner corner and my brow bone. It really looks popping, sis. You got to get this palette. I wouldn't use this as a highlighter for my face because I feel like it's just a little bit too light on both shades, but it's bomb for inner corner highlight. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is take our Lexi brush. It is a highlighting brush. I'm just going to take my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter and drench my face like it's a glazed donut. Okay, sis? I want to shine today. On my other video, I said I didn't want the whole world to see me, but baby, you need to see me today. My eyes are too dramatic for my not so big glowing. Okay? I'm for real though. I'm finna glow. And I did glow. Yes, ma'am. Look at that glow. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, enough of my crazy stuff. What I'm going to be doing now is taking basically the same colors that I use above my eye, underneath my eye. So I'm going to start off with the deep, I'll call it cranberry shade. And then I'm going to go and mix into the orange and the yellow and put it underneath my lash line. Really no kind of perfect way, just kind of sloppily putting it on there. And I'm going to line my waterline with the Black Radiance gel liner. Have y'all ever experienced when that stuff get in your eye, boy? It feels like death on earth, bro. That stuff hurts so bad. I don't want to cuss. That stuff hurts so bad, bro. And that kept happening to me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give up. I'm over it. Okay, so this is what I do when I don't have no lip liner around, I can't find it or it's not sharpened. I take an eyeshadow and a small brush. The eyeshadow that I want, it's probably going to be a brown, let's be honest, and I take that and I line it all over my lips, and it looks just the same as a lip liner. It just takes a lot longer. A lot longer. But yeah, I just took the two deep colors that was in that pure palette, and I just lined my lips. And the first color I didn't like, so that's why you see me nodding my head. I'm like, yes, this is much better. And then it got a little too dramatic, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. But as soon as you blend it out, it gets better. Whatever brown color you think that will work with you, do it, and then put some gloss on top of it. Now, Okay, and now I'm just going to take that butter gloss that I just showed you, and I believe it's in the shade Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to put it all over my lips until it's blended out well. And then after that, I am finished. I'm so glad that you guys came to watch my videos. Thank you so much. Anything that you want to see from me, leave it down in the comments and I will definitely get it for you. Hit me up on social media, comment under my post or whatever you want me to do next. I'm down for all of it. And I put a couple pictures at the end, so go look at your girl because I was cute.